Hey everyone, Lucamus Prime here. So, I just got done watching Wonder Woman 1984, the sequel to the 2017 movie Wonder Woman, and of course a prequel to Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice and Justice League. So, and for those you don't know, because I live in the United Kingdom, I could not watch it on HBO Max because it's not available in the United Kingdom. And so I finally got done watching it today, and now I really passionately, absolutely adored the first Wonder Woman movie, which I thought was perfect. I absolutely loved it. And this movie, in my humble opinion, guys, was really amazing. I genuinely, wholeheartedly, absolutely loved Wonder Woman 1984. I really did. It was amazing. Was it perfect in every way? Not really. Not as much as the first film. Was it great? Heck yeah. Was it worth the wait, due to constant delays, due to a certain something called COVID? Absolutely. Yeah. This movie was so worth, the extended wait due to COVID constantly delaying the release date because, for those you don't know, if any of you watching in the future, the movie was originally supposed to come out, it was supposed to come out in June last year. Then it got delayed to August, which was very annoying. And then after that, it got delayed to October. And then finally, it got delayed to Christmas Day. And they stopped delaying it because they put it on HBO Max. And they allowed it to be rented here. So yeah, it was definitely worth the wait. So yeah, now, what did I look like about this movie? So yeah, once again, I 100% really love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Like, she's been amazing as her in all movies, even in what I consider the worst DC movie, Justice League, what I call Justice League. She was great in that, and in this movie, she's no different. She's perfect as the character. She's my favourite Wonder Woman of all time, actually, guys. She's amazing in this movie. I also love the return of Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine. I gotta say as well that in the first movie of that, Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor's chemistry was amazing, and this movie it was just as great. It didn't disappoint. And I definitely also liked Kristen Wiig as the Cheetah. I thought she was a pretty good addition, and I liked her design as well. It was really good, very well designed. I really loved it. It was very good. She played her so well in this movie, and I had high faith in her because she's a great actress, and I was right. She was amazing in the role as her. In my opinion, guys, she's actually like a bit of a contender to Erica Luttrell, who voices her in several media and video games. I thought she was very good. And I definitely really loved Pedro Pascal as Maxwell Lord. Like, Maxwell Lord stole the show in this movie. He was amazing. I mean, Pedro Pascal's already making a name for himself as the Mandalorian, Din Djarin as well. But as Maxwell Lord, oh, wow. He was amazing in this movie. Really was. And I don't know why, guys, but when I watched him, it reminded me an awful lot of Gene Hackman's portrayal of Lex Luthor in the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. Which is actually, it's actually funny if I say that because that's what his performance was inspired by, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he was amazing, Maxwell Lord, he truly was. And, Pedro's a great actor, so I knew he'd be great, I was introduced to him as an actor when I saw Game of Thrones Season 4 when he played Oberyn Martell. Then, of course, in the second Kingsman movie, The Golden Circle, as Agent Whiskey. And, of course, as the Mandalorian, which is my favourite role he's played to this day. And, yeah, he was definitely a show stealer. He really was. He had so many great scenes. I also another honorable mention, guys, also had to go to the return of both Antiope and Hippolyta. They only appear in one scene in the movie, guys, which is in like a flashback showing young Diana taking part in a contest. So they only appear in that one scene, unfortunately, which I was a bit disappointed about. I can't remember if they appeared in other scenes, but yeah, it was great to see them appear once again. They didn't forget about them, which I was happy about. And with regards to the plot, yeah, the plot was really enjoyable, and I love how this movie, because it takes place in 1984, of course, it had such an amazing feel of the 1980s. It really did, the way all the settings were made, and also including several, 1980s music as well in some scenes in the background. It was very good. I really liked it. It was very good. Like, really enjoyable to watch the plot. It was so good. Now, you're probably wondering as well, what issues do I have with it, which makes me prefer the first film still, even though this one is still amazing. one issue I have with the movie, guys, is that I feel like it lacked fight scenes compared to the first film. Because most of the movie is, like dialogue and interactions and stuff, really. There isn't really much, fight scenes as much as the first film. But I will say that the fight scenes were definitely, worth watching. They were really good to watch. And with regards to Cheetah, while Kristen Wiig did an amazing job as the character, she was amazing. I feel like she was a bit, downplayed a little bit and didn't have very much screen time. And I kind of wish that her Cheetah form had more screen time as well, because her Cheetah form only appears, like, towards the end of the movie, which I was disappointed about. And so, yeah. Now, for those of you wondering, the movie is basically based around a very powerful artifact known as the Dreamstone, which means that anyone holding it will be granted a wish. And that's how Stu Turner comes back, because Diana wishes for him to return, and he does come back, but he's actually possessing another person. So he's not, completely resurrected. He's actually possessing someone else, basically. And Barbara, of course, wishes she could be as powerful as Diana, and she gets a wish. And then Maxwell, who is a failing businessman, he finds the artifact, and he wishes to become the stone, so he can grant anyone's wish. So that's how, he rises to power in this movie. And yeah, he had such, great moments, absolutely. And also something else that I thought was pretty confusing, guys, was that in the movie, when Diana gets, her strength after renouncing her wish, she gained the ability to fly. And I'm a bit confused, because, like, if she can fly in this movie, why can't she fly in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice or Justice League, where she doesn't show any signs of flying in those films? I'm a bit, confused about that. I'm going to assume maybe she didn't have a chance to fly, maybe, when she wanted to. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a bit, confusing, isn't it? So yeah, that was really confusing. But it was nice to see her flying and finally, at her full prime. I did like seeing that. It was very good to see. So yeah. Oh yeah, now, there is also, like, another honourable mention I'm going to say here, guys, as well, which I really loved to see. Being, there is a cameo appearance by someone, and I'm not going to say who it is, because I want, I don't want to spoil the surprise. But yeah, I'm going to say, when I saw this person making a cameo appearance, I lost my mind. I was amazed. They appear like, they appear as, like, something which you've seen in the trailers, which Wonder Woman uses. And then they appear later on in a mid-credits scene. So that's what you see. I'm not going to say who is making a cameo appearance, guys. I'm going to let you guys see it for yourself. So yeah. But yeah, I was blown away. And I've got a feeling we're going to see him as character again in the third film, because I think of them, they are making a third one movie, which I'm very happy about, because I love the character. Especially because Gal Gadot is amazing, guys. She's phenomenal. So yeah, now you probably know I gave this out of 10, guys. While I gave the first film 10 out of 10 because I thought it was a perfect movie, I'm going to give this movie 8.5 out of 10 because of the issues that I had with which I said. But yeah, I still really love the movie. It was great to watch and definitely worth, the wait. After the constant delays thanks to COVID. So yeah, that's what I thought of the movie, guys. I loved it. And just so you know, guys, because we're not going to be getting any DC movies for a long time, thanks to COVID, I'm going to be doing a ranking video of the DC movies we've got so far, all the way from Man of Steel up to this movie, okay? And it will be coming out after I've ranked the Captain America trilogy, the Thor trilogy, and the Fantastic Four movies. So that'll be up after that, okay? Alright? So guys, this is me doing my review of Wonder Woman 1984. So yeah, I love the movie. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend you go watch it right now because it's amazing. So yeah, please go check it out if you haven't already, because you really are missed out if you've not seen it. So, drill, guys, be sure to give this video a like. Also, if you've seen Wonder Woman 1984, please let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe for more videos coming in the future, and I will see you all later.